Alert weather.
Well, for those of you waking up this morning, a very frigid start to the morning. We did see some snow yesterday morning, and we're expecting more on the way. So here, that stacking snow, we're expecting heavier snow shifting towards the valleys. So places like the Treasure Valley and the Magic Valley, expecting to see a little bit more snow later on this afternoon. That, combined with some heavier winds and some wind gusts, is going to limit visibility on the roads. And again, with those temperatures dropping and seeing some of that ice and buildup of snow and wind, those roads are going to get relatively icy, and those commutes are going to get very dicey later on this afternoon. So right now, we're seeing temperatures in Boise at 12 degrees, very frigid, not much wind, not very breezy, but there's other spots like in Mountain Home that things are starting to pick up just a bit, and temperatures are looking at 3 degrees right now with those wind chills, -1 in Ontario. In the Magic Valley, we're seeing temperatures -1 in Jerome, and then the single digits there, 2 in Twin Falls. And again, in those mountain areas, a lot colder, -16 in Haley and -25 in the mountains. So very cold this morning. We are seeing more advisories and warnings is kind of still into effect up until tomorrow. With this winter weather advisory, it's not set up until 2 this afternoon. That is going to go on until 5 in the morning on Sunday. They are expecting some moderate snow, a little bit more wind expecting to pick up later on this afternoon. And those roads are going to get slippery. So again, commuting and making your way out on those roads is going to be very dangerous later on this afternoon. So if you don't have to go out, make sure not to. And if your plans are to head out to the mountains, just kind of hold off those plans for a bit, because the conditions there on those roads are going to get very dicey. And then a winter storm warning there for pretty much the entire Treasure Valley, all of eastern Idaho, and into the Owahis up until 5 on Sunday, with wind gusts up to 45 miles an hour. And again, we're talking about the system that has already made its way through into the Owahis. So those places are seeing some moderate to light snow accumulate early this morning, and we're expecting that to kind of make its way into our area later on this afternoon and kind of become a little bit more widespread. It starts around the afternoon, so about noon into about 1 o'clock, it starts to really make its way in. By later on this evening, we're expecting that snow just to be heavy snowfall. And this is when we're expecting the most accumulation later on into the evening. But by Sunday, it really starts to clear out. We see some flurries in the morning, but it starts to really clear out later on the afternoon, and that storm kind of makes its way out. So these are the numbers we're seeing in terms of what we can see by the time we get to tomorrow morning. It seems that 9 inches is possible for Boise, 10 in Caldwell, and pretty much 6 to 8 inches pretty much for the entire valley areas is what we can expect. A little bit lighter accumulation in the mountains, but again, we could see those numbers a little bit higher. We could see those numbers a little bit lower, but this is kind of what we can expect in the averages we're going to see for later on this afternoon. And after that storm clears out, that heavy to moderate snow that starts to clear out into Sunday, what we're expecting is those temperatures to get absolutely cold. We're going to see colder temperatures, and the next time we might see some snow is starting Wednesday, but again, below freezing temperatures to start Monday into Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday temperatures to get slightly into the mid to upper 30s, and those temperatures in the lows are looking very cold, Brenda.